going on, YouTube? I just copped the newest Sony headphones, WH-1000 XM6. These things are a beast, and I got these for a deal on the marketplace. I actually paid $300 cash for these things. They retail for about $500 or almost $500 on every website. Brand new. I got these brand new box sealed, unopened WH-XM6s. Let's get into it. Quick little review for you guys that are interested in getting it. Let's go. So I'm a big Sony fan. I'm shooting on a Sony camera right now. Got a PlayStation 5 right here. I got Sony everywhere. I love Sony. I bought these old XM3s when they came out. The same version, just the third generation of it a while ago. And I wanted to upgrade. And they've lasted me a long time. Hence, I didn't need a new pair until recently. These are the old ones. Look, they last me a while. Actually, you see the tape right here. It's because, well, the band came apart and I taped it and it's been used. It's still working now, still. And these work great, believe it or not, other than that wear and tear function. Now, I've used these for everything. At first, they were just office used. And then they became gym headphones and all-around headphones. And I used to study a lot with these on. And they done their time, and they served me very well. But the new ones came out, and I had my eye on them. And guess what, guys? I saw a deal on the marketplace, and I copped them. Here is the new headphones. Right here. They come in this box, so you can tell the box is similar in a way. Zipper. Compared to this one's just like a magnetic clip. It just opens up. It's really, really simple. Boom. You have the headphones right here, guys. Let me show you the design on these bad boys. Alright, check them out. Check them out, guys. Beautiful headphones. Beautiful. I love the design on them. Now, this isn't a technical review. I'm just going to give you guys a review of my daily use and daily lifestyle how I rock the headphones. Basically, they go on nice and smooth right here. And from the comfort perspective, they feel really great. I will say, I wish there was a little bit more padding compared to my old ones. My old ones, the padding, it just felt a little bit more robust. Yeah. This part right here was way more cushioned. But they went with the more sleek, minimal design. When these came out, they were competing against the Apple Beats. And now, the most popular headphone on the market that I've seen are the newest Apple headphones that look similar to this. So they went with the more sleek design. There is cushion here, but it's nowhere near like my old one. It's definitely more firm. The old one had way more cushion, hence why I haven't got rid of these, because they're OG and they're great for other stuff. So these are my daily use headphones now. I use them for everything. I use them for gaming, walking around, studying, reading, gym. And since I use them for the gym, I have to have some covers on here that help, keep the sweat to get into this leather. Now, cool thing about these pads, they're replaceable. They are replaceable, but I like to take care of them. I don't want to get it full of sweat. I'm actually pretty sweaty right now. I just got done doing some chores in the backyard here in Texas, and it's really warm. So I bought these little silicone covers. They go on the headphones. Actually, very neat the way they go on there. I've found them to be useful, and it keeps the headphones nice and intact, not so damaged or dirty. So boom, they snap on really quick and really easy. Really, really easy. Boom. They're pretty cool. I got these on Amazon for like a couple bucks. I don't remember, maybe $12 with shipping. And they work really good. So these are how it looks, guys. Sound quality on these are amazing. Way more crispier than my last pair of headphones. Now, they're not so strong on bass. So if you're looking for something bass heavy, I would recommend another pair of headphones. These have a good bass though, but they're just not like obnoxiously loud with the bass, which I know some other people do like that. In the past, I've liked that. But these are so well mixed that just about anything you listen to should sound good out of them. I listen to everything: rock, rap, country, hip hop, R&B, classical. I listen to just about everything, and everything on here sounds so crispy, guys. So crispy. So let's go check them out in the gym. Currently listening to Bad Bunny on these things, and for headphones in the gym, they sound amazing. And I'm lifting the weights. I can still hear my voice when talking to you guys, but can't hear like me putting the sound of weights down or something like that. Muffles them out. And then if I turn on adaptive noise control, boy, I can't hear anything. Also, I have a feature which I'm about to turn on my phone right now to basically have the ambient noise turned on. So one really cool feature of this headphones or any of the Sony headphones is that they have so many features in the app that you can turn on. So right now I have it on noise cancellation, and then I'm gonna put it on ambient sound, and that should allow me to hear things around me better. So ambient sound is on, and now things like lifting weights or putting weights on, you can hear it a little better, and you can control how much sound you actually let in. So if I want a little bit of sound to come in, I can tune that. If I want a lot of sound to come in, I can tune that. I love that, because sometimes I'll be in the gym and I do want to hear around me, or I'll be running outside and I do want to hear around me. But then sometimes I'll be in the gym and there'll be kids and teenagers running around and making all types of noise. I want to zone them out. I just tap on the app and cancel them out. Love that. Now, I expressed in the app how cool it is to be able to control the ambient sound, noise control functions. You can see that right there. But with the touch of a button, literally guys, right here on the side of the headphones, you can control that. Real simple. I tapped it. Now I'm in ambient sound. Now I can hear my voice better. I can hear around me better. And then, like I said, if things are too noisy in the gym, I'll just one tap of a button, look. And noise cancellation is turned back on. And now I really can't hear anything. Love these headphones. I love the functionality of it, guys. I highly recommend them. I highly recommend them. And if you can find them on a deal, even better. Now, obviously, they're not super cheap. And if y'all would like for me to do a review on a cheap headphone, leave a comment. I'll gladly buy it, test them out, and compare them. Because I know this is not a cheap purchase, but you get a lot of value for these. And the reason I am being so strong about, hey, I think these are worth getting, is because they lasted me so long. Guys, I bought these a long time ago in the third version of them. Like in 2021, 2020, maybe 2019. I don't remember how long I've had them. And they lasted me so long. And I'm talking wear and tear, guys, wear and tear. And these are more likely going to do the same. Now, for me, guys, Sony is pretty top notch. Now, I've seen some other headphones out there in the market that compare. And let me know what you think about those. If you recommend something, I think the Bose Quiet Comfort and the Apple headphones are good competitors to these, and similarly priced. So yeah, working out with these deep sessions, comfort is top notch. One of the positive notes also is while wearing them and doing things, they feel good on the ear, and they don't feel like they're pressing down on me at all. They don't feel like they're really on, and that's something, again, test to the comfort and the quality of these headphones. Now, like I said, I wish there was some more padding here, but so far, it hasn't been an issue. And I thought it would be, but it honestly hasn't been a big issue. The other ones felt like a nice little pillow on top of my head, but so far, it hasn't been an issue wearing them the way I'm wearing them. And I venture to say that these probably are the top headphones in the market right now, especially for noise canceling, guys. And noise canceling, it adds to the quality of the sound that you're listening to. Trust me, a good noise cancellation makes everything way better. I wear some noise canceling headphones, small ones at work, and I work in a refinery, so I'm a lot of noise. When I'm listening to music, doing regular little tasks, my noise, the sound and the music sounds better because of the noise cancellation. If I were to try to do that without the noise cancellation, it just wouldn't sound as good. Same thing with being at the gym or anywhere, really. The noise cancellation plays a good part into how good the music sounds. Let me know what y'all think. I've seen some other ones, and let me tell you guys, Sony is, for the price, it's hard to beat. Quality's there, can't beat it. So guys, I'm wearing the headphones around the house right now, just to show you guys how they look on head. I think they look really good with the hat on. And with the hat on, surprisingly, they are very comfortable still. The most I've worn these headphones in a day is about 8 hours. I was studying. I took a minor break to drive to the gym, wore them at the gym for a couple more hours, and then came home, back to studying, and that was a total of like 8 hours wearing them. And honestly, I felt no discomfort at all. And for me, sound and comfort are the two top things for these over-the-ear headphones that I think everyone needs to pay attention to, because, man, they are big and they do fit on your head, and they go on your head, and it's like anything that's going to be wearable. Comfort, very important, and sound, because these are things that are going, the sound's going into your body, it's going into your ears. So these are things that I'd like to highlight for you guys that I think are important to me, might be important to you. So for the next test, we're going to be testing the headphones when it comes to gaming. I currently have them hooked up to my PlayStation controller on the PS5, and we're going to test how they sound. Now, these, I'm just testing how they sound and how well they pick up the sound in the game and how well like the latency is with the controller and all that. We're not really testing how good the voice and audio quality is, because the audio quality on the mics is disabled when gaming. These are not compatible like a gaming headset, but they do a really good job to picking up sound. So I'm going to test that, and the mic options going to be coming through the controller here on the PS5, which is just pretty unique to the PS5. I think the Xbox controller doesn't have a built-in mic. So we're going to test that out, guys, starting right now. So I'm playing Arc Raiders right now. So far the sound is really, really good. Let's go in game. You get a loadout ready. Going in pretty basic, nothing crazy. But one thing I do want to say is the sound quality on this thing is really crispy. Way better than my gaming headset. So just guys, first impression on the mic, on the game, it is phenomenal. Highly recommend it, honestly. And I will be using it on my PlayStation gaming more often. Now, the only reason I'm opposed to not using it all the time is because the mute features I have on my headset for gaming are a little bit more specific to gaming. But for sound quality, I'm going to start using it, especially on a game like Arc Raiders, because it takes a lot of sound perception to do good at the game. It's pretty cool that way. But yeah, guys, highly recommend it for gaming. Just hook it up to your PlayStation controller or your gaming console. And oh, gotta run. Ah. Sorry, had to move quickly in the game. So hook it up to your console and game with it, guys. It sounds really good. Connectivity on the iPhone has been very good. That's one thing I like to mention. Bluetooth on this thing, they're very good. They hook up awesome. And there is like the best connectivity, honestly. For it being a Sony product, it connects very well with the iPhone. Almost very smooth as Apple products. Now, does it beat the Apple products as far as like simple ease of use? No, it's not native. It's not a native Apple product. But for Sony quality, sound quality you get on an Apple device, dude, these are probably the best headphones anyone could buy right now on the market. For $300, I got these for a steal, guys. For $300, they're a steal. And I think you'll be able to find these on the market. Amazon sometimes runs sales on them. I know around Black Friday, these go pretty much on sale. They're much better than the previous version. I could have got the XM5s for a good deal as well. My wife actually bought them for me at Target, and I was like, hold on, return those. I just found this deal of an unopened box on Facebook Marketplace and went and copped these, and I'm very, very pleased with these. The noise cancellation on these are amazing. Honestly, you can't hear anything. I got them hooked up right now. No music playing through them. I'm gonna play some music on my laptop. So we're going to go ahead and play some music. Only a little bit. Don't want to get copyrighted. And I have noise cancellation on right now. And never mind, everything hooked. So that's how simple these things are. I literally had these wired to my iPhone. But because I wasn't playing any audio on my iPhone, it went straight to my laptop. The connectivity on these is amazing. Guys, super smooth for any iPhone, and I'm sure Android users benefit from this connectivity as well. Let's talk about the case. Alright, so this travel case is pretty neat. It's nice, slim design, very portable, and easy to open, easy to close. You just snap this open right here. Comes with a little clip right here. You can hang it to something. And very out the way, very minimal. Like I said, very easy to slide in a backpack or any carrying case or luggage. And it's nice and slim, and it keeps the headphones protected. There's padding all through this bad boy. What came with the headphones itself in the packaging was a charging cable and a 3.5 audio jack to hook up to whatever you want to hook up to. And I've already tested it with my laptop and my PlayStation, and both headphones hooked up sound just as good, if not better, wired in. Also, one thing I like to mention on these headphones when you have them hooked up to any device, you can still charge them. So you can have two cables simultaneously hooked up to the headphones, and they'll charge them while listening to music. Or wirelessly, I mean, if you're hooked up to your phone wirelessly, you can have them charging on a separate device to the wall or whatever outlet you choose to charge them with, and they will still be charging and still be usable. So guys, these headphones are very, very nice. I highly recommend them. And let me know in the comments if this is something you're actually going to cop.